Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball here from Greenwood High School in beautiful downtown Greenwood. My name is Joe Anderson. I'll be bringing you play-by-play of tonight's action. Opening game for both teams tonight, non-conference, the Cornell Chiefs and the Greenwood Indians from the Eastern Clover Belt. My wife, Chris Anderson, producing tonight. Should be an interesting contest. Two teams that would like to turn things around. Have to see how things work out for these teams. As Greenwood finished, I believe, in 7th or 8th last year in the Eastern Clover Belt and went out pretty early in the tournament. Likewise for Cornell, lower bottom part of their conference. Each team looking to start out the year on a winning note. We'll have to see what happens here tonight in Greenwood. Wonderful to be able to have the opportunity to bring these games to you. And we hope you enjoy it. We want to give a shout out to the Dolmans who are down in Arizona tuning in. Talk about their company pretty soon. I've got to get ready to do my PA announcing. I've been asked to do it here in Greenwood. I'm really flattered that they've asked me to do their PA announcing. It's much appreciated. And I'll get to work on that and bring you back for live action here on Zaleski Sports.
Cornell Chiefs and your Greenwood Indians. Greenwood High School, Cornell High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators in education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and the officials. Profanity, racial, sexist or ethnic comments, or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. We ask you to please enjoy the game in a positive manner. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your caps, and place your hand over your heart for our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the A sophomore, number 3, Braylee Schrader. A sophomore, number 5, Alyssa Bovey. A junior, number 10, Micaiah Hetherington. A junior, number 21, Grace Haritsky. And a senior, number 23, Kelsey Pop. Cornell's head coached by Courtney Donko and assisted by Crystal Bovey. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Greenwood Indians. 5'9", junior, number 2, Avery Waitress. A 5'4", sophomore, number 4, Addison Davidson. A 5'8", sophomore, number 11, Tyson Whitner. A 5'3", junior, number 13, Brittany Waldy. And a 5'10", freshman, number 30, Tatum Travis. Greenwood is head coached by Trevor Wietrick and assisted by Chris Guest and Evan Schlew. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please remain seated during the game. We welcome younger children in the stands. Please use the trash cans in the stands. No smoking here at Greenwood High School. Hey, tonight's game is being live streamed on the Greenwood Sports Greenwood YouTube channel. And finally, enjoy the game.
Welcome back, everybody. Got that done. Cornell and Greenwood underway here from Greenwood High School. Cornell in the blue, Greenwood in their home white. Heard the starting lineups. Tatum Travis, a freshman, starting this year for Coach Wietrick's Greenwood Indians. And knocked out of bounds. It'll be long to Cornell, out of bounds. Doing the honors, taking it out, will be Grace Haritsky. Kelsey Pop advances it. There's Braylee Schrader. Both teams looking to get an early win. A long 2, and it's in and good by Alyssa Bovey, and it's 2-0. Cornell, as we were just underway here at Greenwood. Indians with a turnover. And the steal, and Kelsey Pop loses the handle and double dribbles. You'll notice that we have some new things on the scoreboard for girls and boys basketball. We are not running the clock. I'll be trying to give you as much heads up on the time as possible. Just keeping the score. Make things go a little bit smoother for everybody involved. Davidson with the shot, and up and good. Addison Davidson starts out the scoring for Greenwood here in 2022-23. A 1-2-2 zone press put on by Greenwood. Nearly got a turnover by Haritsky. She'll take a long 2 off the back iron, put back and in and out by Hetherington. Welcome our friends from Cornell who may be tuning in tonight. Wietrick's pass is tipped away. Davidson will give chase. It was tipped and was not controlled until it was in the back court. Good call by Kevin Bradley, the up official. Wietrick on the far side. Gives up her dribble. Travis for 3. Nothing but air. And a rebound for Waldy. And Waldy's shot is knocked off. Travis's shot is knocked off. And Tyson Littner's got it knocked out of her hands. It'll belong to Greenwood, out of bounds. Mr. Pills will hand the ball in, and we're back to action here. 16 minutes left in the first half. Travis will take it to the basket, and it's blocked. Coming out of there is Haritsky, and Haritsky will take a 3 and hit the front iron. Travis corrals it, and Wietrick will take the ball over the timeline for Greenwood. Again, we've got to give a shout-out to the Dolmans tonight who are watching down in Arizona. If you're watching, want to give a shout-out on the air, leave a comment on the YouTube page. I'll check it occasionally. Good rebound by Lindner, and Wietrich is fouled on her way to the basket. And that's the first foul on Alyssa Bovey, first personal and first team. And Avery Wietrich will take it out of bounds. Joe Anderson here along with Chris Anderson producing tonight. Belongs to Greenwood. Friends, Holiday Layaway is back at Fleet Farm now through December 12th. Get the products you want before they're gone and pay. You can pay as you go. Plus, your purchase is conveniently stored until you're ready to pick it up. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Cornell back with control. That 1-2-2 press employed by Greenwood gets the turnover by Tatum Travis, and she'll take it herself. The freshman, number 30. No seniors on the Greenwood squad this year. A lot of juniors and sophomores, and a couple of freshmen. Starting a freshman tonight. We have a second call. That's going to be the second foul on Alyssa Bovey. For just under 15 minutes here, and Davidson will go to the basket, and it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to Greenwood out of bounds underneath the south basket here in Greenwood. Avery Wietrich starting in her third season on varsity. Of course, good skip pass, but taken. Good steal by Bowie. She read that pass, but Addison Davidson nearly gets it back. Back and forth we go. Pushing it is Kelsey Pop. Bovey will take a long two, and it's well off the mark. Good rebound for Hetherington. 2-3 zone for Greenwood. Good cut in the inside, and they lost it. Braylee Schrader had it and lost it off her foot. And they're going to say it was off of Greenwood, and in for the Indians is number 34, Sarah Beth Reif. That young lady plays at 110% all the time. Not afraid to get her nose dirty under the basket. Ooh, thought about a shot there, did Bovey. She gives it up to Schrader. And Pop. Her shot is off the mark. Here comes Greenwood. Tied at 2 here. And finally, we get a shot for, who was that? And Tatum Travis with her first basket makes it 4-2. I was down checking out on something on my scorebook at that time. And the shot by Huritsky missed, put back up, and fouled by Schrader. And the first foul on the Indians comes at the 13:29 mark of the first quarter, and they call that on Tyson Lintner, her first, team first. And the first free throw is good for Schrader. Second one coming up. Got to get back in the basketball mode here on my scorebook. Do an awful lot of volleyball and football. What do we got? Violation? Yes, we do. We have a lane violation. No bueno. So it'll be out of bounds to Greenwood. Cornell with no press. Let's see what they set up for defense here. Looks like they're doing a 3-2 zone. Reif cut off, and she passes it over to Wietrich on the far side. Wietrich will recenter the ball on the top of the key. See a lot more of that 3-2 zone instead of a 2-3. 2-3 was much more popular when I was coaching, but that was almost 20 years ago. Well, almost 30 years ago. Basketball, that is. And the ball is going to be off of Greenwood and belong to Cornell out of bounds. No, it's going to belong to Greenwood. Misinterpreted the referee pointing there. And stolen again by Schrader, Braylee Schrader. And right back is Tatum Travis, and she takes no prisoners. That girl plays 110% too, and she's a freshman. Her brother, of course, on the boys basketball team. Tyson Lintner works hard in that post. Travis kicks it out to Wietrich. Wietrich will look for a pass inside to Lintner, and Lintner is fouled on the floor. And there'll be a ball will be out of bounds to the Indians. And Micaiah Hetherington with her first personal. 3 team fouls on Cornell. Only 1 for Greenwood. Shot by Wietrich. Long shot, nothing. Kelsey Pop will take the ball over the timeline, number 23. Of course, we want to also welcome our fans from Greenwood and other parts. Wietrich picks up her first foul. Bovey looks around. Long shot for Huritsky off the back iron. And who's got it? There's a scrum. Tied ball. And the arrow points to Cornell. And taking it out, number 3, Braylee Schrader. Schrader looks for a cutter. She finds it over Pop, long 2, and makes it. Kelsey Pop with her first bucket of the night. Makes it 5 for Cornell. 11:45 left in the first half. A shot by Tatum Travis, and nothing doing there. She's a little upset with herself. And in for Greenwood's going to be number 13, Brittany Waldy. And we got a timeout here. We'll take a quick timeout. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Friends, Stone Innovation says get your next countertop, island, or backsplash from Stone Innovations, the area's go-to for fabrication, design, and installation of such a great variety of stone products. Let Stone Innovations bring your home or business look to the next level. Visit stoneinnovations.net. Cornell coming out of that timeout, and we got another 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one here. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stone shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
Back after that timeout. Avery Wietrich will inbound for Greenwood underneath the south basket. Gets it into Waldy. Waldy tried to do the reverse layup, was knocked away. Bovey comes out of there, but taking over the timeline will be Pop. Up to Huritsky. Bovey again. Bovey in the post, and she's fouled. They're going to get Reif for the foul. Talk to you about the Dolmans. Dolman Insurance Agency, LLC, is family-owned and operated, covering homes, businesses, and farms in Midwest Wisconsin since 1978. Dolman Insurance is an independent agency, so they can find the best rate for the coverage for your unique situation. They have offices in Greenwood and Thorpe and service customers throughout Midwest Wisconsin. Find them at DolmanInsurance.com. Dolman Insurance. Come for the rates. Stay for the service. Hope you're enjoying your time in Arizona, because I don't like snow, and we've got it. Back to action here as Greenwood trails by 1 with 11 minutes left in the first half. Reif near side trying to get out of there. Good defense put on by Alyssa Bovey. Waldy Gets it into Lintner, but 2 passes too high. Does Travis come out of it? Yes, she does. And Brittany Waldy, far side, skips it over to Wietrich. That 3-2 is really kind of messed up. Wietrich for 3, front iron no. Rebound belongs to. And we got a tie up between Lintner and Pop. And the arrow points to Greenwood. Pass into Lintner, and she's fouled and will shoot 2. No, they're going to say it was on the floor. No shooting foul. 4th team foul on Cornell. Needs 7 to put them in the bonus. 10.5 left here in the first half. Opening night for the Indians in 2022-23. 3 for Wietrich. Yes! Avery Wietrich for 3. Puts Greenwood on top, 7-5. Here come the Chiefs. And lay it up and missed by Hetherington and rebounded by Lintner. Kicks it out to Wietrich, far side. She'll push. Avery Wietrich crosses over. Has it tipped away. Kelsey Pop really working there. Shot is off the mark. Tyson Lintner gets fouled, but she throws up the shot. And that's the second foul on Braylee Schrader. And that'll put Tyson Lintner at the line for Greenwood. First free throws of the year for the Indians. And off the back iron, 2 subs in for Cornell. Taryn Close and Marcella Bame will check in for Coach Yunko. Second free throw didn't hit anything. That's one of the things that Tyson needs to kind of keep working on is her scoring. If that young lady can consistently put up some points, then you've got a lot of trouble if you're a visiting team. A good hustle. That's one thing Tyson does not lack is hustle. She works hard, and she gets the steal. Tatum Travis will rotate it over to Avery Wietrich. What do we got to push here? And they're going to get a foul on blue. 11, they're going to call a push. That is the 16th foul. Next one will put Greenwood in the bonus. Wietrich gets it into Travis. Travis, right-hand dribble, kicks it out to Wietrich for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound goes to Hetherington, and she's fouled. They're going to get Waldy for that. And I was correct. Brittany Waldy with her first personal. 14th foul on Greenwood. Greenwood finishing at the lower end of the Eastern Clover Belt. Of course, you've got some pretty darn good teams in the Eastern Clover Belt, too. Neilsville's looking good again. Had a chance to watch them at practice. That shot off the mark by Pop. Travis with the rebound. You also have Loyal with an experienced squad. Colby's got a good group. Owen with he's improving. And we got a timeout, a full timeout called by Greenwood. We'll take a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Purple Mountain Solutions is your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery. Whatever it is you're shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. Coming out of the Greenwood timeout, back to action here at Greenwood High School. 9 minutes left in the first half, midway point of half number 1, and a steal by Huritsky. And they'll rotate it back out. Huritsky on the far side swings it over to Bame. Bame looks for a cutter. 2-3 zone for Greenwood. Both teams playing zone defense. And a long shot off the mark by Huritsky and rebounded to Tatum Travis. And she'll take the ball over the timeline. Tatum Travis adds that bit of height along with Tyson Lintner. But the inexperience showing there is there's a steal. Kelsey Pop, layup, and did everything but get the ball to go through the basket. Avery Wietrick listening to her dad, and Trevor is barking out things he wants to see done, and Avery says, I'm trying. And we got 3 seconds on Sarah Beth Reif. And sub in for Greenwood will be number 4, Addison Davidson. She'll come in for Brittany Waldy. So I looked at the starting lineup tonight. For Greenwood, the only one returning, Huritsky, yes, high off the glass. For Grace Huritsky, first basket of the season, makes it 7-up. Avery Wietrick, the only returning starter for Greenwood, and Wietrick, yes, for 3! Her second 3 of the game. And it's 10-7 Greenwood. And is it going to be a steal or remain Cornell? And it's going to remain Cornell ball. Braylee Schrader checks back in for the Chiefs. Cornell up on Highway 27. Used to be part of the Eastern Clover Belt when I first got here in '88. Well, I'm not sure which one they belong to now. I looked it up yesterday. Huritsky for 3. Bingo, bango, bongo. She got it. Grace Huritsky for 3, and we're tied at 10. 7:15 left in the first half. Davidson off the mark. Here comes Huritsky. And Reif runs down and fouls her. I think that was a frustration foul by Sarah Beth. That's her second personal. Checking in for the first time tonight is going to be number 3, Bria Thomas, after these free throws by Huritsky. First free throws for Miss Huritsky, and the first one is up and in and out. Bria Thomas in, along with Brittany Waldy, and returning back for Cornell, be number 5, and that's Alyssa Bovey. Second free throw for Huritsky. It's up, and it's good. Nothing but net. 1 for 2 for Huritsky. Gives Cornell the 1-point lead. Leave a positive comment on the page, and I will give you a shout-out live on the air. And that foul called on Grace Huritsky will put Greenwood in the bonus, shooting 1-1. 32 watching tonight. That's great, and especially when you got a Packer game going on, too. Lauren Samardzic, I hope I'm saying that correctly, will check in for the Chiefs as Marcella Bain will have a seat. 1-1 coming up for Davidson. And missed. Oh, scratch that. It was Brittany Waldy, my bad. Up, and Tatum Travis for the first basket, or second basket of the night. 12-11, back and forth we go, and Tyson Lintner nearly got the steal. Samardzic's inbounds. Huritsky will take the ball over the timeline. 1-2-2 zone for Greenwood. And that three way off the mark by Schrader. She'd like to get that one back. Travis, far side, centers it to Waldy. Waldy to Travis for three. Short, and Huritsky with the rebound. She gets it out to Samardzic. Back to Huritsky, and Huritsky, a little pressure, but she'll take it over the timeline, give it up to Bovey. Baseline drive cut off. Hetherington tried to get it in. Huritsky, 3-0. Hetherington with the rebound. And there goes Schrader to the basket, cut off, back and forth we go. Who's got the ball? Nobody knows. Addison Davidson ends up with it, and we've got, we need to have a conference between the officials, and they're both going to say, yep. I'm going to call a player control foul on Addison Davidson. Waldy will check out. Wietrich back in for Greenwood, along with Davidson, Thomas, Travis, and Lindner. And the shot, oh! Tatum, Travis says, you'll get nothing and like it. Davidson swings it to Wietrich in the near side. Back to Davidson. Wietrich will take it again. Oh, almost double dribbled. And Bria Thomas, good shot, did nothing to do. Lindner with the shot put up. Davidson with the rebound, kicks it out to Wietrich. Davidson's going to drive baseline and lay it up and in and out, no. And Samardzic ends up with the rebound. And Huritsky will take it over the timeline for Cornell. Samardzic, bingo! 3 for Lauren Samardzic. 14-12 with 4:35 left here in the first half. Holy cow, this has become quite the game. First night for both teams. Wietrich with the little hook, in and out. Schrader will take it up, far side. Schrader goes coast to coast, left-handed shot off, no. Davidson will take the ball over the timeline for Greenwood. 4:05 left here in the first half. Bria Thomas nearly had it taken out of her hands. And Tatum Travis loses tie up between Thomas and Schrader, and the arrow points to Greenwood. Wally checks back in for Greenwood, 11-23. That's Taryn Close and Kelsey Pop in for Cornell. Courtney Yanko, head coach at Cornell this year. Trevor Wietrich here in Greenwood. Ooh, and a 3 for Schrader. And it was tipped, and it's going to belong to Cornell. And it's like, girls, it's your ball. Why are you going to the other end of the court? Braylee Schrader looked over at Coach Yanko and says, I don't know. They look so bad. Well, you got to take a 3. It is the first game of the season. You got 23 more to go, young lady. A long ways to go. And in and Pop, yes. Kelsey Pop, nice layup. 16-12, 3:30 left in the first half. Into Wietrich, and she's fouled. And shooting 2. Maybe the 9th team foul on Cornell. They call that on Taryn Close, her second. And Avery Wietrich will come to the line for the first time tonight. And missed the first. Second one coming up. Junior Avery Wietrich, 3-year starter here at Greenwood, and makes a second. 1 for 2, makes it 16-13 with 3:25 left. Cornell on the offense, and they lose it out of bounds. Heartland Farms says nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farms 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Tied up ball belongs to Greenwood, out of bounds. And that shot by Lintner, and she's fouled and will shoot 2. That's going to be the 10th team foul. And that's the 3rd foul on Braylee Schrader. And Tyson Lintner shooting 1-1. 3rd free throw of the night. She's 0 for 3. Or actually, it was a shooting foul. They're going to bring back Micaiah Hetherington, number 10, for Cornell, and she will replace Braylee Schrader. Miss Schrader with 3 fouls. She'll have to sit for the remaining 3:11 left here in half number 1. Speaking of Heartland Farms, second free throw, good. Tyson Lintner gets it. If you ever had a Lay's potato chip, you're eating a potato grown right here in Wisconsin on Heartland Farms. They are Lay's #1 potato producer. Samardzic, 3-point shot is off the mark, but tipped out of bounds. And it's going to belong to Cornell. Tyson Lintner out, Sarah Beth Reif in for Greenwood. And Lauren Samardzic, hope I'm saying that correctly, Cornell friends. Good screen put on by the Chiefs. Close. Covered double team. She gets it out of there somehow. And it's going to be out of bounds and off of Alyssa Bovey of Cornell. 2:50 left here in the first half. Brittany Waldy takes the ball over the timeline. Far side looking for Tatum Travis. Reif ends up with it. Skips it out to Wietrich. Wietrich underneath the Waldy. And somehow Cornell ends up getting it out of there. Good hustle by Taryn Close. 3-point shot off the mark by Samardzic. Rebound for Cornell. Pop will drive. Shoot. No. Wietrich with the rebound. Here comes Greenwood at the 2:05 mark of the first half, trailing by 2. Wietrich near side. And not pretty, but Waldy ended up with the pass. She gets the rebound. Wietrich scoops, doesn't get the layup. And Kevin Bradley on the far side said it belongs to Cornell. Grace Haritsky checks in, replacing Lauren Samardzic. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm not doing it on purpose if I'm to mispronounce it. Steal by Reif. Gives it up to Wietrich, but not a good pass. She corrals it. Wietrich puts a shot up, misses, and they're going to get a foul on Wietrich. And that's a bonus, as that's a 7th team foul. And that will put Miss Hetherington on the line for Cornell. First free throw of the night for her. It's up and back iron. Rebound ends up in the hands of Taryn Close. Pop, will dribble, skip it over. Bovey, 3-0. Tatum Travis will dribble, give it up to Avery Wietrich. Wietrich crosses over. Back up to Waldy up high, and a kick belongs to Greenwood. 1:10 left here in the first half. Bria Thomas will check in for Greenwood. Give Brittany Waldy a breather. Young Greenwood team this year. No seniors on this squad. Mainly sophomores and juniors and 1 freshman for sure. I have to check the lineup again. Waldy, no, excuse me. Davidson, get that right. Bria Thomas ends up with it 3 times. And Tatum Travis will go to the line. And that is the second foul on Micaiah Hetherington. And it'll put Tatum Travis at the line. 10 fouls on Cornell. 2 free throws the rest of the game here, or the rest of this first half, as she makes the first. And makes them both. Tied at 16. 50 seconds left here in the first half. And they get it over the line. Oh, good steal by Travis. And carried it. Yeah, Addison Davidson. She wanted to pass it, and that ball got up high, and she curled it. And then she brought it back down, and right on the spot. The official was right there. Greenwood playing very aggressively here, staying in that zone. And the shot is up and off the back iron by Huritsky. And it belongs to Greenwood. 26.5 seconds left. Opening night here in Greenwood for girls basketball. Addison Davidson now to Bria Thomas, far side. Tatum Travis back to Thomas. They'll rotate the ball around. Wietrich for 3. Off the back iron. And they're going to get Bria Thomas for a reach in. That'll be the 8th team foul on Greenwood. And that is her first. It'll send to the line Kelsey Pop, first free throw. First free throws of the game for that young lady. Tied at 16 with 10 seconds left here in half number 1. Short. Good rebound for Travis. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And count it! Tatum Travis with the 3 to give Greenwood the lead at halftime here, 19-16. We'll take a timeout here for some commercial messages. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
I had an employee once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball here at Greenwood, where the Indians lead the Chiefs 19-16. Joe Anderson here along with Chris Anderson producing, bringing you tonight's action. Halftime update for for Green Bay as they trail Tennessee 7-6 in the second quarter. Friends, got to talk to you about Crystal Finishing. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Moseley locations. With openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. And our friends at Whitetail Properties remind you that for the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh at Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. Call him at 715-213-4468. 213-44468. That's Brian Roosh at Whitetail Properties. Looking at halftime here, the scoring. 3 points for Cornell. Lauren Samardzic with 3. Braylee Schrader with 1. 2 for Alyssa Bovey, but Schrader, by the way, with 1 point has 3 fouls, so she's the only one in real foul trouble for Cornell. Finishing up the scoring here for Cornell, Alyssa Bovey with 2. Grace Haritsky with 6, and 4 chipped in by Kelsey Pop. We look at the Greenwood side of the ledger. 7 points for Avery Wietrich, 2 for Addison Davidson, 1 for Tyson Lintner, 9 for Tatum Travis in her first varsity match here. And looking at free throws, nothing to jump out of your shoes about. 2 for 6 for Cornell and 4 of 9 for Greenwood. Avery Wietrich with 2 fouls for Greenwood, along with Sarah Beth Reif. Looking at the Cornell foul ledger, Alyssa Bovey with 2, Micaiah Hetherington with 2, Taryn Close with 2, and as I stated before, Braylee Schrader with 3. Also got to talk to you friends about Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They have offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Take a time out here. We'll just kind of turn the sound off, take a stretch, and we have about a minute before the second half will tip off. Catch you in a minute. Welcome back, friends. Second half about to start here. We switch sides. Cornell will be going right to left on your screen. Greenwood left to right. Greenwood in the home whites. Cornell in their traveling blues. Just underway here in half number 2. The Chiefs trailing the Indians by 3, 19-16. Greenwood still in that 2-3 zone. Good rotation for Cornell. Bovey's shot is off the mark. Waldy will track it down. Brittany Waldy, number 13. Takes the ball over the timeline for Greenwood. Avery Wietrich near side. Addison Davidson. She saw some varsity time last year. So did Tyson Lintner. Some substantial time. And that shot off the mark by Davidson, but knocked out of bounds by Cornell. It'll be out of bounds for Greenwood. Avery Wietrich signals play number 4. Tatum Travis with the cut, and Brittany Waldy starts out the second half scoring here. Makes it 21-16. Haritsky gives it up. Schrader will drive baseline, and Schrader's foul will shoot 2. And I don't know if they're going to get Tatum Travis on that foul. No, they call it on Tyson Lintner. That's her second personal, first team. And 2 free throws coming up for Braylee Schrader. And she misses the first one. Cornell 2 of 6 in the first half from the charity stripe. Second free throw up by the lefty is off the back iron. And Tyson Lintner, they're going to call a jump before she got the ball in position and rolled. If they had not called the jump ball, it would have been a travel. Looking across the gym there, I see legendary coach Bob Lenz, fixture here at Greenwood, sitting up in the top row taking in the action tonight. Avery Wietrich was wide open underneath the basket and waiting for a pass. They didn't see her. Davidson! Addison Davidson with 4 on the night. Makes it 23-16. Not quite 2 minutes into the second half. And here come the Indians. Cornell trying to get off that first half score of 16. Schrader. Haritsky for 3. Rims out. And a tie ball. And that time the arrow is going to point to Cornell. Good hustle by Micaiah Hetherington. Schrader to inbound. She's got to get it in. And off the mark by Kelsey Pop. Back up and good. I'm going to give that to Kelsey Pop. And Cornell on the board here in the second half. 23-18. Davidson. Good shot, but bounces off the back iron, but error out of bounds. Belongs to Greenwood. The shot off the mark by Travis, and they're going to get a foul on Tyson Lintner. And that's the kind of foul that kind of got her in trouble last year as a freshman. A lot of inexperience, just ticky-tack fouls that you don't need to commit. But I'll tell you, that young lady can play. There's no doubting her intensity and hustle. And makes up for some of the errors she may be making as she's only a sophomore. And seeing some substantial playing time. And too hard of a pass off of Tyson Lintner. Goes over to Cornell, and can they get it over the line? They do. And tipped away by Addison Davidson. She's a scrapper, too. Here comes Sarah Beth Reif. Speaking of scrappers, that young lady. I'll tell you something, both of these teams, they may not be the most skilled, but they really hustle hard. And as a coach, you appreciate that. I'd rather take that than being kids who are slack and not giving a darn. Hey friends, Spectrum Benefit Solutions has located throughout central Wisconsin, and Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. 3 for Alyssa Bovey. And the Chiefs make it a 2-point game. 14 and a half minutes left here in the first half. Davidson will swing it back out to Waldy. Waldy, can she stick a fork in it? She does. Back to Avery Wietrich on the far side. As I stated before, the only starter from last year on the team for Greenwood is Avery Wietrich. 3-year starter now for the Indians. Tipped away, Addison Davidson. 4 points here in the second half and 6 on the game. 25-21 and a travel for Grace Haritsky. Both of these teams looking to improve on last year. Both very young. That's shot off the mark by Davidson. Rebound to Greenwood. Avery Wietrich's shot is off the mark. Sarah Beth Reif with the rebound. Tries to get it out to Tatum Travis, and then we've got a foul on Brittany Waldy as Kelsey Pup was sprinting down the court. Pardon me. That is her second personal and the third team foul on Greenwood here in the second half. slate is clean on the Chiefs here in the second half for fouls. Schrader, oh, nice give and go, but the shot was off the mark by Bovey. Who's got the rebound? Tied ball. Brittany Waldy sticking her mitts in there. And she and Kelsey Pop tied it up. Davidson drives baseline, takes the shot, off the mark, missed. Ends up in the hands of Hetherington. Huritsky, crossover, good move. Huritsky to the basket, a lot of contact, no foul. Here comes Avery Wietrich, coast to coast, and the Lankeys Jr. does it. Nice job by Avery Wietrich, makes it 27-21, 6-point lead, just under 13 minutes here in half number 2. Ooh, boy, I'll tell you, Braylee Schrader had to jump up to get that. A shot by Bovey off the mark, and Wietrich will track it down for Greenwood and slow things down. Wietrich, Davidson, Waldy, Travis, and Reif on the floor for the Indians. And it's going to belong, got a 30-second timeout that's going to be called by Cornell. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Welcome back to Greenwood. We kind of gave you the picture-in-picture there. Shout out to our friends at Crystal Solutions. I want to thank all of our sponsors for providing their Tatum Travis. I tell you, Tatum has had quite the game here. Makes it 29-21. Cornell loses the ball again. Kelsey Pop out. And Marcella Boehm back in for Cornell. 12 minutes left here in the second half and an 8-point lead for the Indians. These girls had a kind of a tough volleyball season. I think they won 1 or 2 matches. Off the mark by Davidson. But that young lady's not afraid to shoot. Huritsky with a lot of pressure. Schrader looks ahead into the hands of Boehm. Off the mark, rebound by Reif. Tatum Travis now. Far side. Gives it up to Bria Thomas into the game for Greenwood. Davidson looks for a cutter. She'll dribble. Try to get it in the Reif, but good steal by Braylee Schrader. And Schrader crossover goes coast to coast. Puts the shot up. Misses. Rebound. Tatum Travis gets it ahead. Here comes Bria Thomas. Gives it up to Reif. Sarah Beth. Oh, goodness, no. Tied up ball. Sarah Beth Reif had a bank shot and banked it too hard. Oh, goodness. Those are baskets you got to make. As the guy said in the Kit Kat commercial, great googly moogly, or the Snickers commercial when he was painting the end zone for the Chiefs and spelled chefs. Great googly moogly. Turnover again by Cornell. Under 11 minutes here in the second half. Nice layup for Avery Wietrich. That is just nice to watch. That young lady, great work there. Makes it a 10-point lead. And another turnover as Braylee Schrader just couldn't get the ball in bounds. Good pressure by Greenwood. Brittany Waldy back in for the Indians. Kelsey Pop back in for the Chiefs, and she will give Grace Huritsky a rest. Coach Yanko, that is, excuse me. with a high five for her player. She comes in, inbound for Greenwood. Who's got it? Remains in the hands of the Indians. Davidson. 3! Addison Davidson is in fuego. Holy cow. That young lady has done well here in the second half. 7 points in the second half. And then we got a foul on Tatum Travis. Yep. And we got another foul on Greenwood. And that's going to be the second foul on Bria Thomas. No fouls on Cornell here in the second half as we close in on 10 minutes. And they can get that ball. That's no violation because the ball was out of bounds. Everybody gets all worked up about that when they throw it into the backcourt after it's been tipped out of bounds, but it's a reset. You can throw it all the way back in there. And a travel, some sloppy play here for Cornell has cost them some points and some possessions. And Greenwood has been able to capitalize as they lead by 13, 34-21. Brittany Waldy brings the ball over the timeline. Set to check in is Lainey Trampush. And they got a foul on Cornell. First one of the second half. And that's the third foul on Micaiah Hetherington. Lauren Samardzic back in. Alyssa Bovey out. Tatum Travis checks out as Lainey Trampush is in. And Trampush, she's not afraid to shoot right away. Good three off the mark, though. Here come the Chiefs. Grace Aritsky, no, pardon me. That was Kelsey Pop, loses the handle. Up and good for Brittany Waldy. Second basket of the game for Miss Waldy. It's now 36-21, and another steal. Here comes Addison Davidson, and Schrader will follow her. That will be the fourth foul on Braylee Schrader, and wheels starting to come off the Chiefs' bus. No free throws as the foul was called on the floor. And sub back in is going to be Grace Haritsky. She's going to replace Marcella Boehm. Another sub in for Cornell will be Taryn Close. And she will give Braylee Schrader a breather. Schrader with 4 fouls. Wally inbounds it, gets it into Sarah Beth Reif. Misses a shot. And Wally is fouled on the putback. And Wally will shoot 2. And that is the 4th foul on Micaiah Hetherington. And 2 free throws for Brittany Waldy. Missed her first one in the first half, and she makes this one. 37-21. Cornell only scoring 5 points here in the second half so far. Misses the second. Trampush with the rebound. Davidson gets it in the Reif, and Reif, oh! Good move by Sarah Beth. Just couldn't get that basket to drop. And the fouls are starting to add up quickly for Cornell. First it was turnovers, now it's fouls. And Sarah Beth Reif at the line for Greenwood. First free throw is up and good. And Greenwood has scored 19 points here in the second half. 9:26 left. And got both. They have outscored Cornell 19-5 here so far in the second half. And Hetherington, no. Reif, pass ahead to Waldy. Here goes Brittany Waldy, left-handed dribble. Layup up, good. Brittany Waldy is in fuego. And the close game now has ended up being a 20-point discrepancy here, or distance, or difference. There we go. Tipped out of bounds. K&S Logistics is a family-owned and operated logistics company located in Greenwood. They provide domestic and less-than-truckload shipping solutions to destinations nationwide. From simple to complex, if you need to move it, K&S can find a flexible solution. K&S is currently looking for awesome people to join their driving team, full-time, part-time, local, and long-haul positions available. Visit kslogs.com. We'll take a time out here. For these commercial messages, you're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Yep. You can... Coming out of the Cornell timeout here, ladies and gentlemen. Tuned into Zaleski Sports. Broadcast of high school girls basketball. Cornell at Greenwood. Joe Anderson here, providing play-by-play of tonight's game. 8:45 left in the contest, and what was once a close game has become a 20-point differential in favor of Greenwood. They've outscored Cornell 22-5 here so far in the second half. 9 points here by Addison Davidson and 7 for Brittany Waldy in half number 2. And we've got a turnover on Greenwood. No foul call. Kelsey Pop with the shot. Samarja, and now back to, there it goes. And Pop gets the basket. So Kelsey Pop makes it an 18-point differential. Have an official's timeout on the court. Had to have a shoe tie. Brittany Waldy will take it up. Cornell still in that zone. They've only kind of short on depth, and Reif's shot is missed. Scrum. They're going to call a jump ball. Does Mr. Pills. And the arrow points to Greenwood. Sarah Beth looking for her first basket. She's been so close on several shots, just can't get one to drop. Just under 8 minutes here in the second half. Bria Thomas, she's played quite a bit tonight. A lot of young kids that saw JV action last year now on the varsity. Nearly stolen Pop. Does she get it? Waldy's going to try to get it, and they're going to say it's off of the hustling Kelsey Pop. She's trying. But the Chiefs trailing by 18 here. 7:35 left. Tyson Littner will check in at the next dead ball for Greenwood. Bria Thomas over to Lainey Trampush. And she'll swing it back out. Bria's brother Christian on the boys team. We'll be bringing you those games here as well. Shot is up and missed by Waldy. Up by Trampush, missed. Reif kicks it back out. Bria Thomas, yes! And Bria Thomas with her first varsity basket, at least this year for sure. And it's back to a 20-point advantage for Greenwood and a foul on Reif. And that'll send Braylee Schrader to the line for 2. And Sarah Beth Reif with her third personal foul. And Braylee Schrader shooting 2. She is 1 for 4 on the night. Make it 1 for 5. Lintner, Travis, Davidson check in for Coach Rietrich and the Indians. Second free throw coming up for Braley Schrader, sophomore. A lot of young kids on both teams, and that second free throw off the mark. Tatum Travis with the rebound, Avery Wietrich. No seniors on the Greenwood squad this year. And 2 for Cornell. And Tyson Lindner get the rebound put back, but fouled. 6:45 left in the second half. And that'll be Kelsey Pop's first free throw, first foul. 15 foul on Cornell. And Tyson Lindner 1 for 4 at the line. Make it 2 for 5. Wins were few and far between for the Indians last year. And 2 for 2 for Tyson Lindner in the free throw line. Checking in for Cornell is Alyssa Bovey. Another sophomore for the Chiefs. Inbound by Huritsky. And Schrader will take the ball over the timeline. Pop a 3. The left-hander's shot is off the mark. Pop with the rebound. Puts it back. No. She and Tyson Lindner in a scrum. They call it jump ball. And it points to Cornell. Got to remember this alternating possession didn't exist until about the early mid-'80s. I remember when I played, every jump ball you had to jump. And Huritsky's shot is well off the mark. Rebound by Tatum Travis. And she'll push the ball over the timeline, far side. Give it up to Wietrich. Avery Wietrich will get it over to Travis again, cutting to the basket. Knocked away. She gets her own rebound. Bria Thomas loses the ball. And here comes Braley Schrader, or scratch that. Alyssa Bovey throws it out. Schrader into Huritsky. Huritsky's shot, rebound by Travis. And Wietrich will slow things down as we get under the 6-minute mark. We have a timeout here called by Greenwood. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Friends, I need to talk to you about Express Employment Professionals. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. With locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in Central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. 5:35 left in our contest. 22-point lead for the Indians over the Chiefs. And a steal by Braley Schrader for Cornell. And she'll push. The sophomore guarded by Tatum Travis, cut off. Travis will pressure. Swings it over to Bovey. They've rotated to the far side to Pop. Huritsky. Schrader on top of the key. Pop will drive baseline, cut off by Lintner. Close. And Huritsky. Good defense employed by Greenwood. Holy smokes, hit the brakes. And Tatum Travis ends up at the rebound. Addison Davidson will push. She's had a great second half. Addison Davidson with 9 points in the second half. Shot is up and missed. Tyson Lintner keeps it alive. Tatum Travis knocks it down, rotates it up to Wietrich. Davidson trying to get it into Tyson Lintner. Good steal for Kelsey Pop. And Kelsey Pop will take the ball over the timeline for Cornell. 4:20 left here in the second half. Cornell with 3 timeouts left. A long 3 off the mark by Bovey. Who's got the rebound? It's still loose. And it's a tied up ball, and the arrow points to Greenwood. Micaiah Hetherington will check in for Cornell. Also in for the Chiefs is Marcella Boehm. Brittany Waldy will check in for Greenwood. Bria Thomas will have a seat. Here come the Indians with 4 minutes left in our contest. And a 22-point lead for the Indians. Wietrich, Waldy, Travis, Lintner, and Davidson on the floor for Greenwood. And the hook shot off the mark by Wietrich. They kick it out. Waldy for 3. That's well off the glass. Davidson saves it off of Tyson Lintner's shoulder. And Tyson steals it back to Waldy. Waldy's shot good. Addison Davidson with another basket. Addison Davidson has been in fuego here in the second half. That's 11 points for her in the second half, 13 on the game. Hetherington kicks it out. Driving baseline is Boehm, miss, rebound Travis. 3 minutes left in the contest. The score holds true. It'd be a great start for Greenwood here to begin the season. Another steal. Here comes Schrader. And knocked out of bounds by Tatum Travis. Travis, a freshman. Bria Thomas will check back in. Sarah Beth Reif. As Avery Wietrich will take a seat, so will Tyson Lintner. And we got a full timeout called by Coach Yanko. Keep it here. Tomorrow night on the network, we will bring you girls basketball from Neillsville as the Loyal Greyhounds will travel to Neillsville's Fieldhouse to take on the Warriors. That tip-off will be at 7:15. I will be producing. Larry Hazer on the call tomorrow night for WPKG and for Zaleski Sports. That's tomorrow night, girls basketball. And next Tuesday, we're right back here in Greenwood to bring you girls basketball as the Indians, not sure who they play, but I know there's a girls game here next Tuesday. Got to hand it to the lads who are cranking the tunes today. They've gotten smart. They're playing all good 70s and 80s music when I was young. And the Packers are trailing the Titans 14-6 at halftime. One advantage you have, ladies and gentlemen, in watching this game versus the Packer game tonight, this is free. Click on YouTube, click on the icon, and go to this game for free. We thank all of our sponsors and advertisers for bringing this game free. Whereas you got to watch it on, what is that, Plus? Amazon Plus or Amazon Prime, where you got to pay. 3 off the mark by Huritsky. Ahead to Waldy. Here goes Brittany Waldy. No. Knocked away. And she nearly came out of the rebound. Out of that scrum with the rebound. Oh, they play Augusta here next Tuesday. We'll be here for that. And then it's time to enjoy turkey time. Hard to believe it's going to be Thanksgiving. Seems like last week we were doing football. Football championships are today. Good shot for Schrader. She's got to keep taking, though. She's only a sophomore. Braylee Schrader, she's played well. And they're going to call the foul on Sarah Beth Reif, and that's her fourth. And that's a bonus throw, and who goes to the line but number 5, that'll be Alyssa Bovey. Bovey with 5 points on the night. This is her first free throw. It'll be 1-1. Bounce. Release. No. Hetherington tried to gather it in, but lost it. 2:13 left in the contest. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen, for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. I tried to get it in the Rife. Now play's starting to get a little sloppy. And here goes Haritsky. Haritsky's first basket of the second half. Few and far between for Cornell. It was 19-16 at halftime, and Addison Davidson and Brittany Waldy have just shot lights out here in the second half to make it a 47-25 game here with 1:50 left. And another steal. Ooh, almost walked. Good steal for Alyssa Bovey. And Bovey pressured Hetherington. Bame. Shot by Bovey, no. And Tatum Travis knocks it away. Here comes Addison Davidson. Addison, another basket for Addison Davidson. Addison, what a game for that young lady. 9, 11, 13, 15 points on the game. Wietrich and Lintner back in for Greenwood as Thomas and Waldy take a breather. Kelsey Pop will check in for Cornell. 1:19 left in the contest. Good first game for both teams. A lot of learning going on. Young teams, young squads. A lot of sophomores and juniors. Not a lot of playing time on varsity. Haritsky for 3. Splash. Grace Haritsky. Pressure is on, but Greenwood breaks the press. Tatum Travis to Sarah Beth Reif. She can't get that basket. She's got 2 points in the game on the free throw line, and we're going to have a big substitution coming in for Greenwood here with 40 seconds left. Wietrich and Haritsky almost called for the foul, and we got a timeout called by Greenwood. Substitution timeout. Thomas is in. Waldy is in. Tiffany Mitty is checked in. So is Brianna Rowe for Greenwood. And Cornell's going to send in Taryn Close, Marcella Bame, Lauren Samardzic, and also coming in is Addie DeYoung. Addie DeYoung with 36.4 left in the game. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen, for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. I'll have a chat with Coach Wietrich, and we'll put a player in the house. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up. Greenwood leading 49-28. A lot of youngsters getting in now. They got a steal. Waldy will push. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the ball game. Greenwood picks up their first win of the season by the score of 49-28. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy, and we are so lucky. We have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quezon Blanco, Quezon Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta, Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sport. What's the matter? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Zaleski Sports. Joe Anderson here with Greenwood head coach Trevor Wietrich. Nice to get that first win of the season right off the bat.
Yeah, we didn't know who we were until tonight, and practice looked good, but practice against the freshmen should look good. So I was a little nervous, and first half we were a little rusty, and second half we kind of settled in and started playing the way we hope to play. So.
Going to say Addison Davidson and Brittany Wally, spark plugs in the second half.
Yeah, that's with that height and that speed, we utilize those assets, that speed to kind of just irritate their guards. So,
got Augusta coming up on Tuesday. What are your thoughts?
They got some scores. They can handle pressure fairly well, from what I've seen. It's going to be a battle, so we just got to get ready for it.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Coach. Thank you. Speaking of Addison Davidson. We'll bring her over here. Addison, great second half, young lady. I have you down for 13 points in the game, and you had 11 of them in the second half. What did you do in the second half to help and get things going?
I don't really know. Like picking up. I don't know.
Addison's a little nervous. She's not quite sure what to say. How did it feel to score 13 points?
Pretty good. I definitely am not as scared as I was before the game, so that's a good thing. I
was going to say, I remember watching you last year, especially when you played JV. I knew those skills would come in handy, and you really proved it tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, we're going to put you in the house. You know how to do this? I will hand you the microphone, and you'll look up at the camera, and you'll say what your name is, and you'll say, I'm in the house.
Last name too? All of it?
You say, my name is Addison Davidson, and I'm in the house. Okay? Go ahead, look right up.
I'm Addison Davidson, and I'm in the house.
That was Addison Davidson, and she's in the house. Greenwood picks up the big 49-28 victory here in Greenwood to start out the season 1-0. Good start for the Indians. They will be in action next Tuesday here against Augusta. We'll bring you that game here on the Zaleski Sports Network. Tomorrow night is more girls basketball as Loyal travels to Neelsville. I'll be producing that game. Larry Hazer on the call for both WPKG and Zaleski Sports. For my producer wife, Chris Anderson, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching our contest tonight. Again, our final score, Greenwood 49, Cornell 28. Good night, everybody.